The reason 9/11 happened, frankly, I mean, I'm sorry to say this about your friends, was because the pre-9/11 people didn't keep us safe on 9/11.
Sure.
The CIA pre-9/11 was focused on Cold War stuff. It was staffed with, for the most part, Caucasian, Ivy League educated
That's
people.
what this dude was. He told me, he's like, the agency is so broken, you can't get anything done. You can't even do your own job. I mean, that's why he told me not to join.
So
not
that
because it was boring or something.
And that led to the September 11th attacks. That led to us failing to prevent the September 11th attacks. Well, then September 11th happened. 2 years after September 11th, the 9/11 Commission came out. That was when the federal government, especially the Congress and the House, all came together. The House and the Senate came together and said, CIA, you're broken. FBI, you're broken. You guys caused this whole thing. So now we, as the federal legislature, are going to come in and force you to change. That was 2003. That turned into a ton of money coming into the federal government, all focused on counterterrorism operations, which had been overlooked prior to 2003. And then this massive surge of new hiring. And the new hiring was not Ivy League Caucasian people anymore.
Right.
It was people of diversity, people who had world travel, people who had foreign languages, people of a certain age group. So when
I was like 25.
I was 27.
Yeah.
Right? That's what they were looking for, was mixed ethnic, like people with strong educational histories, but not necessarily from predictable schools.
Yeah.
A huge variance from what the pre-9/11 days look like.
Yeah, that's interesting. When I was in the 90s, I remember asking a guy who's a former intel officer how to join, and he was like, join a church and or the Freemasons. And he's like, what ethnicity are you? Because this was not a in-person conversation. And I was like, a white dude from Michigan. He's like, okay. And he told me this very totally antiquated way that they recruit, which was go to an Ivy League school. That was one of the things. Join a church and or the Freemasons and like rise up in the ranks of whatever you can, because they look for, I don't know, just like really waspy people probably. And then
because they were looking for people loyal to the body, not loyal to the organization.
I see.
Right? Loyal to the body means loyal to the other CIA officers. Because pre-9/11, it was kind of the Wild West. There was not a lot of oversight. There was a big black budget that officers could just do whatever they wanted to do. A term was coined that is unfortunately still present at CIA now, where you were looking for people who will play nicely in the sandbox.
Okay.
So you're basically looking for other kids that you want to let into your sandbox, so they'll all play nicely with each other.